family. Vicki Dillard here. Thank you so much for joining us here on African Diaspora News Channel. Please make sure you give the video a big thumbs up and share the broadcast. Okay, family, I want you to watch this clip of this Latina pundit, political pundit. She's asked a question by Charlemagne of the Breakfast Club. He has this other show that he does. And y'all know I give him that everlasting work when he's always, caping for the Democrats. He's what I call, D1 and not B1. D1 meaning Democrat first, not black first. I want you to watch what this Latino woman says about her community. Watch this.
I want to talk about Latinos, because that's always the big surprise, right?
Charlemagne, Charlemagne, so do I. Go ahead.
I mean, the Latino vote was split, right? With 43% voting for Republican Brian Kemp. So why does the Latino vote differ so much from the black vote?
Because we got our own white people.
Oh.
And people don't understand that
Okay.
we have all, and the assimilation possibility for Latinx, Latina, Latin people is higher. People can come from other parts of Latin America, marry white as like they're told to do, assimilate and assume a white identity that black people cannot escape from. So they will continue to vote in that way because to them that's upward mobility. And unfortunately for us, success means being patted on the back. Not all of us, because y'all gonna go crazy on Twitter. I ain't got a Twitter, so it's okay. But they get the pat on the back from white people, and they feel like that's what being American is.
Damn.
And that colorism is real in our community. It is real.
Jamal, what you think?
Yeah, I think Republicans do a better job of telling the story of upward mobility, and sometimes Democrats, particularly historically, we've been poverty pimping our communities.
Yes.
So there are certain aspects, obviously, the issues I talked about, we got to make sure people have enough to pull themselves up by their bootstraps and, live a quality of life that's at a high level. But we got to tell a better story of upward mobility, and the same way we don't engage black people properly, we don't engage the Latino community properly as well. And again, the Latino community is not a monolith. So the more you engage, the more you listen, the more you learn, the more you know how to reach them, meet their needs, and pull them into the process. So Republicans have been outworking us in that area for the last couple of cycles.
It's interesting what I just said about Latinos too, because I don't care how you see yourself, right? You can see yourself as assimilating all you want. The white supremacist system still see a brown person, and they're not gonna treat you no different.
Did you hear what she just said, that her community is taught to assimilate, marry white? Did you hear her say that they have their own white people within their community? We've told you that. I'm a woman of the world. I love all people, family. Yes, I have a special, my heart is special for my Foundation of Black Americans here. But as the mother of civilization, as a black woman, as the original woman, of course, I love people of goodwill all around the world. And when I even bring about correction and criticism, it is from a motherly standpoint, from the different people of the nations. But notice that she said they have their own white people among them. So when I'm complaining that some of our melanated family that comes from different parts of the world, folks love to tell us the fact, historically, Latinos, of course, they're black skinned Latinos and all of that, and Hispanics, we know that. But when we're looking at the lighter complexion ones, folks love to tell us their African roots. You don't need to tell me about the African roots. I know about the African roots or black roots. The question is, if that's true, and since that's true, why is it that they're checking off on their official paperwork that they're white? She just also said that they do it for a pat on the back and what they consider to be upward mobility in their minds. Family, we're not crazy, we're not wrong, and we're not missing it, and we're not being disrespectful when we point out these disparities and other folks that understand that they have melanin in them, but but when we call you out for not being in league with us and standing with us, and you claim that you're fleeing your country because of oppression and other forms of discrimination of different types, class and other reasons, colorism, she mentioned colorism amongst their community as well. Don't play dumb when they calling you out too. Saying this to bring correction so that you would course correct, family. My name is Vicki Dillard. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's broadcast. Be sure to share this broadcast today, and check out my school at VickiPlanet.com. Join today and check out my products, as well as follow me on my new live weekly channel at VickiDillard.tv. The links are below.